Good evening. It's Sunday. It's 10:40 here at the Adams Arms. Time for another Sunday social. Chance to look back over the week, and it's been tough. It's been a tough. Well, what can I say? Welcome to the Adams Arms, a hostelry for the hopeful. And tonight, I think the hope feels a little quieter. I came on here thinking that I'd have something reassuring to say. Something that might steady the room. But the truth is, I think we've all felt it now. That moment where something subtly shifts, belief just wobbles a little bit. And now I think we're left with a question we didn't want to ask, which is it over? Now listen, it's not going to be one of those streams. No shouting, no meltdowns. We're just going to sit with it, talk it through, and figure out where we really are. I've been not surprised, but disappointed to some degree at the number of people who have taken to... I mean, thanks for being here, by the way, because there's so many other places all shouting and ranting and saying the same thing. You know, this team are bottlers, they're never going to get us over the line, etc., etc. I don't know. I've definitely lost a lot of the hope because it's just such a... Look, I was worried about the Bournemouth game. I was worried we'd draw it. I wasn't worried we'd end up losing it. And when we came out at the start, I thought we want a nice quick start. There was urgency, but it was all flap and no takeoff. It was all running around crazy, disjointed, no ability to put our foot on the ball, and then, you know, they just looked so much better than us, and that doesn't make a lot of sense. You know, we couldn't control the game. We couldn't keep the ball. There was no connectivity between the defence and the attack. There was lots of people doing their best impression of a headless chicken, and it was just really another tough watch. And it, you know, came off of it. I did a video to talk about it yesterday. Thanks for checking that out, and thanks to all of you who clicked like. Listen, you guys are so important. And the only reason that this channel makes any sense. But I heard on Highbury Squad, I heard the conversation, you know, do you blame the players or do you blame Arteta? Come on, guys. It's just, that's not a conversation anymore. In 22-23, maybe you can't blame Arteta. In 23-24, so close. Maybe you don't blame Arteta. 24-25... 25, 26 can't be the players if they've all changed. It just can't be, you know. And I think for a lot of us at the start of this season had very little hope that we were going to go anywhere near winning the title. I predicted Man City because I'm psychic, and because I predicted Man City the last 3 years. No, but in all seriousness, I thought we'd really struggled at the start of the season, and then the clamour to get rid of Arteta, and it would have happened around Christmas. And by the time we got to Christmas and we were doing really well and we were top of the table, I was glad it hadn't happened. However, now I'm starting to think, you know, if we come away from this season without silverware, it's not a conversation. We don't have to have a conversation. He has to go. You know, like you cannot capitulate 4 seasons in a row with the worst capitulation anyone's seen being the 4th one of those. So, you know, you all have your own ideas. I don't think anyone's coming in here saying they think that Mikel Arteta will be safe, whatever happens. But let me say hi to a few people before the chat gets too blocked up. Maltlicky Texas answering the question, is it over, with unfortunately yes. And I think that's how most people feel. Miss Molina. Bloody good to see you. How you doing? You all right? Glazers out fan. Newcastle United Fulham have some faults in the game. Yeah, I don't think it's looking great if you're a Newcastle fan either. I want Arsenal play, pitch, block all the outside noise. This is what I want to talk about, actually. Thanks, Lucky Singh. It's great to see you, by the way. This is what I want to talk about. Another thing that Sophie Nicolaou said when she was being interviewed, I think it was TalkSport, just enough with the bring your lunch, bring your dinner, bring everything, right? Like, what was the problem yesterday that people didn't bring the right sandwiches? No, like, never mind bring your lunch. Never mind training videos going out with, big screens of God knows what. I'm sick of it. We're all sick of it. We're all sick of everything. We're sick of songs and coming together only to finish second. I feel like the Arsenal fan base gets a bad rep, but I think you couldn't ask for more. They turned up, they've sung their hearts out, they've given their best, and yesterday was a performance by the Arsenal players where you're left with that. It's at least one game every season, and most seasons quite a few more. This season there haven't been that many times, but the League Cup final, just saying, why didn't they turn up? The game against Southampton, all right, put a second string side out there, but come on, they're still better than what Southampton had out there. Didn't turn up. Decent game away to Sporting. I know that everyone's trying to say now that we just got lucky, maybe, but no. I watched the game. We played well. We played controlled, measured football. We were able to keep the ball. Just nerves. And even if it is just nerves, that's a pretty decent reason for it, for failure. But that's the manager's job as well, isn't it? Malia, Queen of Tea. Hey, boss man, all the legends in the chat. We have got some legends in. That's why I'm thinking about unlocking this. Evening, landlord, says Zanzi. I'll have a pint of Arteta's April Agony and a packet of Gluminati dry roasted nuts, please. The Gluminati are going to be loving this. Evening all, says Miss Molina. Evening all, legends in the chat. Exactly that. Saka like a boom boom. Chelsea went down fast in a strip on a pole. I can't believe that. I wanted them to win. It's the only time I can't remember the last time I wanted Chelsea to win. And the first half, I thought, they could do this. LinkedIn Liam. First of all, the most important thing I want to say about Liam Rosenia, whatever. I won't remember your name in about 6 weeks' time anyway. The most important thing about this guy is a hoodie and a blazer. Have a word. Mortlicky Texas says, hi, landlord in chat. Hi, Zanzi Legend, how you doing? Social joins. Good to see you. Has been a while. Wee T, I guess. Thomas W. Hello, gang. Bloody good to see you, sir. Ein 3 Duranzo 97.7. Both. Yeah, it's. I guess you're saying, is it the players or Arteta? Yeah, I mean that's a fair representation. I don't understand why he picks the same front three and Kai in midfield. Both never work out every time he tries it. Yeah. For me, the bigger question is, how does he not know how to get these? I mean, these players have failed. A large number of them, 3 times. They must be desperate now. The thing that gets me every time is, there is no courage. There isn't one player who goes, give me the ball. Declan Rice did it at one point, but not quite enough. And when Trossard came on, obviously he has the swagger but he doesn't. Madueke, no end product. Martinelli, headless chicken. Zubimendi, utterly anonymous. I don't know if it's fair to say he's probably been played to death. This is the thing, isn't it? Arteta and the players are cowards. Is it fair to call someone a coward because they choke? Is that cowardly? I mean, how many of us ever know that level of pressure? I don't like the word coward, but they definitely choke. When we really need them, they don't show. So maybe you want to call that cowards. I think it's all right to call somebody a name as long as you're not it. Maybe you aren't a coward. Maybe you would, in that situation, you'd rise to the challenge. I don't know. I've never been in a situation like that. When I played poker tournaments, I know that there's a good number of tournaments where I just couldn't, the nerves got the better of me. You grow into that. Failure teaches you that. Doesn't seem to have taught these players anything, though. Win or go is, I think, the fair sentiment across the board, isn't it? The players look tired and burnt out. They've played a lot of football, they have. And that's where you can criticise Arteta again for, not rotating. Newcastle United players are starting to feel low. Eddie Howe, you bet they are. Absolutely. Collis. Gentleman prefers. I think your analysis was spot on, Dan. Thank you. I hope you've had a chance to see my alternative press conference. Maybe I'll play it in here. People are fed up. Oh my God, aren't they just? And I get it. Who isn't? Who isn't fed up? I'm sick and tired of it all. I'm sick and tired of, we feel it in our tummy. When he was asked, How does it feel? It feels like a punch in the face. There's a part of me that's thinking, does it? Are you enjoying that? Because this is just silly now. They went out there. How are they so nervous all the time? And then you see City go out today and talk about bring your lunch. Bring your lunch, dinner, your shin pads, for fuck's sake. Can you just bring a fucking... Calm them down. This is in some part... No, and this is in full part, I would say, down to the fact that Mikel Arteta does not have the experience. He's transmitting a certain lack of calm to the players, definitely. Maybe sit on the touchline for a bit. Maybe don't jump around so much. Maybe for 1 or 2 games, just go out there and play. I always like the fact that whenever people talk about Arsene Wenger's halftime team talks and things like that, he didn't say much. Sometimes you talk yourself into trouble, Arteta. It's clear. Why was my message at the very beginning removed? I don't know. Were you getting all conspiratorial? I don't know, because there wasn't one. I didn't see it. Write it again. Stop whinging. All this bring the noise stuff. What makes the crowd roar is good football. Exactly. Do you mean like it's the fucking business end of the Premier League? Bring your lunch? Bring your lunch? Who's ever heard of that before? Why have we got to be the people that make up new and stupid things to say? Like, don't bring your lunch. It's not like there isn't food at the bloody stadium anyway. You get a burger there. It's not about lunch. It's about come and cheer, but give them something to cheer. Give them something to cheer. Don't go a goal down. Don't not have a meaningful shot on target and expect the fans to... Do you know what was our XG yesterday? It was like 1.2 or something. I know not everyone likes XG, but forget XG. Shots on target. Where were they? We wanted Delia Smith at half-time to come on the pitch and go, we need you. Let's be having you. Let Mark Mikel Arteta do that. Or just for a bit, shut up. And get those players in the right mood. Because if you throw away a league from here, it is the most horrendous capitulation in the history of the Premier League. And it would have to be us. And yeah, I'm going to talk about a Man City fan who turned up with an Arsenal bottle and took the piss. I'd be showing that on a loop. Oh, fuck training. You lot know how to play football, or you don't by now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch your eyes open and make you watch that Man City fan with the Arsenal bottle. It's what you're doing to this fan base, guys. They were all just pointing fingers at each other and like just... Oh, I could crush a grape. I don't get why we were so nervous. We've been so close before. I do like saying nervous now. I've been watching a lot of Catch. Big up to you if you're watching. I don't get why we're so nervous. We've been so close before. Why is it so hard? Like, surely the thing they're more frightened of now is failing again, no? Dan, we need Arsenal players say, guys, let's just play opposition, not noise outside world. Yeah, play the opposition. Yeah. But they didn't. They didn't play the opposition. It is psychological. At this point, it is psychological. At this point, you'd say, I'm not trying to be Arteta in or Arteta out. But I'm saying, like, if you brought in Jose Mourinho or Pep Guardiola or Luis Enrique or Hansi Flick into our dressing room right now, I think we'd win the league. This is in Leon Davis, 8267. Were they really 8266 previously on Davis's? Bottlers then. What does that mean? I don't understand. I didn't remove it, Zanzi. I'm not sure I can't see it either. Well, it's just... I don't think anyone really would have moved it. Oh, kettle's boiled. Tea, white, no sugar for the AA, sweetie. Growing yourself. Great to see you as well. Right, where are we? Miss Melina, I couldn't see it. Tad weird as it wasn't rude. No, listen. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you just forgot and thought you'd posted it. Post it again. Dan, I used to be a boxer. You can see it in their faces. They're done. No hunger. Take no risks. Fear. Fear, is it? Listen, I don't think... I'm open to someone convincing me that it isn't fear. I think they are. It's like when I play snooker. I can't play snooker. My maximum break in snooker is 1. But pool, I'm okay at pool. But it's the final ball, the black ball. I choke on it every single time. I'm rubbish. I get in my own head. I overthink things. And that's what this feels like. It doesn't feel like any more complicated than that. It just feels to me like when the time comes, instead of having those characters who go, give me the ball, we've got a lot of people who go, well, who can I give the ball to? And when they give the ball to that player, he's like, well, now who do I give it to? And no one ever, even Max Dowman, who has been so inspirational, even he started looking a bit like, well, I don't want it. I shall speak it later. Good. I have attached a link, by the way. I want your team just play pitch, forget outside directions. It's hard, though, man. By the way, Dan, this is Ina Yandrup. I just changed my name. Ah, good. Why change your name? But anyway, Ina Duranzo 977. Majin says it's over. I get your sentiment. I'm not saying that we will win from here. Although, this will blow your brains. Sounded more aggressive than I intended it to. This will blow your mind, is I think what I meant to say. We are still, the probability still dictates that we win the league about 83% of the time from here. I know, I don't think that takes into account the fact we're probably not going to win another game. We just don't seem to be able to win at all. But we've got to go to Man City. More to discuss on that, because this is now becoming very much like when we had to go to Anfield. I think it was Gary Neville who said the narrative this week in the run-up to next weekend's horrible game at the Etihad, the Etihad will be full, I think. But if we win that game, if we do go there and win that game, then we have won the title effectively. So whilst City could deliver a hammer blow, there's a very good chance that we could do what we did in Anfield 89 and just pull out all the stops. And this team has played well, man. We had that game against Real Madrid last season. We've had some good games. Eze, Declan Rice, speak to group, see where we can move team. I wasn't that impressed with Declan Rice either, to be honest, on Saturday. Josh wants us to spend money, not bring your own food. Thomas well said. What was that anyway? He said, like, is that how you say it's an expression you use? No. There's the John Sitton from before most of you were born, actually, where he goes, and you can pair up and you can bring your dinner because you'll need it when I'm done with you. But bring your lunch. Sunday kickoff, Saturday 12:30 kickoff. Bring your lunch. The fuck is? I think he was thinking of that game, Atletico Madrid, where the fans had their sandwiches on the side. Assasa de boy. How much learning does the manager need? He said it versus City, then Southampton, now Bournemouth. We've been learning for 3 seasons while bottling, lads. It's a tactical issue, not the players. I don't think it's tactics. I don't think anyone sent them out there to pass the ball laterally the entire game. No, I just think it's basically they haven't got the cojones. They're hiding from their destiny. Can we show players inspiration? What do you poker players say? Play the men. Mikel's profile ex-midfield table, played mid-table football at Everton. Winning was not priority. Competing and settling to lose cups is normal for him. Yeah, we do say play the men. I used to love it when people used to say, how can you play that garbage if you beat someone with a 5-2 off? And you'd be like, well, I play the cards I've got, man. I'd beat you with aces if I got dealt them, but I don't get dealt them. But yeah, I mean, we just don't have... It's all this talk of like tactical inferiority. We don't seem to have a plan. But there was nothing going on that game on Saturday where I thought, oh, this is a tactical decision. Zanzi, I see you there. I'm going to bring you on in a minute. I'm just going to go through some of these comments. Confidence. Neil Thomas, good to see you, mate. Guys, if you have been clicking like, then forget me. Otherwise, this is the time to do it. All right, let's get some more people. I'm having a really good night. It always is a bit busy when it's gloomy. But confidence is shot, lost belief and momentum. But I think we'll be back on Wednesday and Sunday. Bloody hope so. The dread I've got is... I hope so too, but the dread I've got is like we get through, we squeak through past Sporting, then we know that we've got probably Atletico Madrid in the semis, and we might start thinking, oh, we could do this. But it's hard. Look, and I don't think anyone could expect Arsenal fans to be confident going into a Champions League final if we make it there against Paris Saint-Germain or Bayern. Like, come on, behave yourself. I know we beat Bayern this season, but we're all right when there's no actual pressure on. I'm not trying to be gloomy, by the way. I think Arteta's inexperience compared to Pep Guardiola is shown in this squad management this season. I agree with you, Mortley, Texas. I don't think he has managed the squad well this season. I don't think he's ever managed the squad well. Zubi isn't bad. Look at him for Spain. He's clearly instructed to play back. Raya has the second most passes. That's embarrassing. We've turned a world-class DM into a back pass bot. Safety is killing us. I agree with you. Shall we bring on A man who needs no introduction. I love it when people say that. A man who needs no introduction, proceed to introduce him anyway. Well, Zanzi may not need any introduction, but he does deserve it. He is the beating heart of this fine institution. The man, the myth, the legend. I don't know what he's doing now. You never know what he's going to be doing. You look beautiful, by the way.
Thank you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me through this mask?
Yes.
Through
this mouth.
I'm so fucking hot in this. It's unbelievable. I've joined the Illuminati, mate. I've joined the Illuminati.
I think we all have.
Yes.
I think there might be another meeting room book this week. I don't know.
I've actually gone down into the oubliette. That's the only light we have here.
I want that Chelsea. I turn the light off down there because Chelsea fans, I don't want to hear from them today. I don't want to hear from any more Chelsea fans at all.
Apparently, this YouTube thing doesn't like the word crap, C-R-A-P, because it's deleted that message again from me.
Really?
And all I said was, "Oh crap! I've just heard a fat lady singing."
Yeah. Yes, you have.
There we go.
I think we have. I don't know though. Like we've lived through less or more surprising title wins. Well, 89. I don't know. It would be that level at this point, wouldn't it?
It's still in our hands.
It is still in our hands. And irritatingly, I think it may still be in their hands. It may now be in their hands as well. So if you put the title in our hands or in Pep Guardiola's Man City's hands, I know where I would put my money right now.
Yeah.
It's all going to come down to next Sunday. It is my eldest birthday. We're going to have a lovely family do here. And then I'm going to run off into the Dan Cave to watch the Man City. And then... oh man, it's tough. It's tough, isn't it?
Yeah. I have to remove this because I'm absolutely sweating me bollocks off at the moment.
While you do that, I'll go through some of the comments. Pep has found us out with pressing our two centre-backs and packing the midfield. Southampton did it and now Bournemouth. Yeah. Yeah, I just think Bournemouth played good, composed football and passed it to each other in forward spaces. I think we could learn from them. Leon Davis, 82267. We need a leader of men there than... because RT ain't it. Arteta ain't it? No, listen, I think I said this earlier, defy anyone to disagree with me. At the end of this season, no silverware, it's time to go. I don't think anyone's... I mean, I could run a poll. Hang on. Say something amusing while I'm using this new widget in the chat box so I can make my own poll.
Oh, right. Something amusing. I thought we played really well against Bournemouth.
I'm going to have to mute you if you're going to carry on like that.
No, it's just a poor game. But we've been... I was trying to think, actually, after the Bournemouth game. When was the last time we actually played well? And I struggled.
Oh, well, I thought we played well against Sporting.
Yeah.
No, I think we played a
good result.
No, I thought we played well. I thought we looked... they didn't look threatening for a quarter-final of the Champions League. Okay, I don't think it was great. No, you're right. I don't think it was fantastic. Let's start this poll, people. This is an odd one, isn't it? Let's have that down there. Get your get your votes in. I've never done one of these before on here. It's usually on the chat. So we'll see how we get on. How have I lost so many cards because of this? Dan, I used to be a boxer. Blah 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 blah. How much learning does a manager need?
How do you sign that?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, type 1 or 2 in chat. That would be obvious, really, isn't it?
Yes. Well, that's crap. You mean it doesn't add it up? Oh, that's just nonsense. I'm not even... Oh, maybe it will. I only think we have a chance if we don't lose to Man City. Yeah, that's. I think... Like, if we lose to Man City, let's forget this. I don't know what... Oh, it has... Yeah, so no one... I don't think anyone's putting yes, but I can't wait to watch that. Get something out of City. We had Xhaka, but Arteta wanted submissive men like Odegaard. Yeah, he is a bit of a prefect, isn't he? We could win there, and we could also easily... Oh, you don't. This is Slip 899. Oh, brilliant point, and I hate you for it. Yeah, because the thing is, we could beat City at the Etihad and then lose at home to Newcastle and be like, what? I honestly thought today Man City might draw against Chelsea, and then the feeling I would have had is, does no one want this league or something? Stuart Bell says our strength was defence, and now we're letting teams run through our midfield, not going out to challenge. Yes, very good point. Well said, Stuart. Good to see. I think that's very true. I really liked since Gabby Hainsey came in. I thought we were defensive. We were being defensive, but in an aggressive way. So we would go and meet the challenge. Now we're letting them run on us again. City know how to win. The whole thing is attitude different to ours. Have to have the right attitude on Wednesday, then Sunday. Otherwise, this team will never get over the line. Seen it before, unfortunately. And do you know what? Sam Thorne, good to see. The other thing I don't know how you feel about this, Zanzi. I'm sure the same as everyone else. You start looking at this club and you start thinking, yeah, Arteta's got to go. But there's a lot of players who've got to go as well.
Yeah, I was looking at possibly about the same amount as who arrived.
Yeah.
In the summer.
Yeah.
One of them possibly the manager.
I think the manager's gone. I think Arteta's gone. I don't think, I haven't ever really seen a lot of Arteta defenders. I heard a lot about them. Oh, they want him to, or they just love him so much. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't love any manager that much. I love them when they start winning doubles. I've been spoilt rotten like that. 2 in one season, but I think everyone can just agree that if you've had... Because you can't argue this is progress. You can't say it's progress to come second every season. You cannot get everything you want and a squad that you want in every position, 2 players in every position, and then get to the end of the season and have tired players, injured players, because you've got some players you haven't played. And ultimately, strategy, tactics, blah, blah, blah. If you're sending players out there and they're too nervous to get the job done, that's on the manager. Simples.
Yeah. I mean, his first 4 seasons, he was progressing because we had, what is it? Was it 8th place, 5th place? Was it 8th, 5th?
Yeah, I cannot disagree with you.
And then the first 2 seconds, we improved every second, apart from the third one where we went down a bit.
We capped out at 23-24. We were better in 23-24, and now we've spent another 300 or 400 million, and we're not as good as we were then. And you think, okay, maybe he's out of ideas. Certainly, watching the matches, you don't see a lot of fresh ideas, do you?
No.
I mean, when you swap your front players, I know he left Gyökeres on, but when you swap out the front players and it's the same, there's something wrong, man. I mean, I couldn't. For a team that's cost that much to assemble, is an entire squad. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world that it's cost what it has to assemble. But I do think, the biggest thing that's going wrong for us season after season, and for me, I always come back to that in 22-23, we needed to beat Brighton at home, and we went out there and they walked us around the park. And then I just remember thinking, what happened? And then I put it down to nerves, because everyone was saying arrogance. And I thought it didn't feel like arrogance. It felt like nervousness. For the same thing to be happening 3 years later, that's not progress. Can't be progress. I feel like I'm going in on him now. But I think we're all doing it. Notorious Big Smoke. Declan Rice shouting at his teammates while losing position every second. The hype getting to his head. I love this comment. Nice to see you, Notorious. I feel there's something to be said there. Definitely.
I was actually quite surprised he was skipper, because I thought normally if Saka and Odegaard are not skippers, then it's normally going down to Benny Blanco, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Listen, I don't think any of them were captains on that day, and no one took the game by the scruff of the neck. And I thought starting Martinelli and Madueke, really. Brilliant. It's always worked, isn't it? That's always a cracker, that one. Oh, fabulous. If you've got a player on one side of the pitch who picks up the ball, just runs it off at the edge of the pitch. You know what I mean? He just, beep, beep, no, stop. It's that run, Forest, run bit, isn't it? Stop. Now stop. And then you've got Madueke, who 4 step-overs to lose the ball. And then crosses going nowhere. Just awful. Fucking awful. Wi-Fi jams. Kick out the jams. Big up. Massive elevations to you. Thanks for being here, man. It's not good mood, but, we're all in it together. Leon Davis says, we ain't beating Atleti again. They looked really good against Barcelona. They got more than a slice of luck. We could beat them, but even if we beat them, I don't think we're... what's the point? What's the point? Back the team. Always back the team. What are you on about?
That'd be great, wouldn't it? Hey, we've beaten Atletico Madrid. Who's in the final? Fucking AC Milan. Oh, no.
Or fucking Bournemouth. What do you want to say? Like, oh, shit, it's Bournemouth in the final.
Even Kerriak gave us a game, didn't they?
Even? Yeah, stop it. I'll take them. I don't see us winning a game until City are ahead. And then what? Footy Judge. Well, I hope that's a real one. I think he's brilliant. Imagine that. DM me, please. You are getting a DM, sir. No, I absolutely love your work, sir. As long as you're not just here to give us a kicking. I don't know if my name's circulated as like some sort of Arteta in or whatever, but listen. Thanks so much for DM. Hope you're all subscribed to Footy Judge Mo. Hope for and I will DM you, but do you mean right now? Because I'm in the pub with Zanzi. Zanzi would have to look after the pub.
No one wants that.
We do. Hope for the best, fear for the worst, but it's a funny old game. Bloody, isn't it? Arctic Ace, no way you could say it's over coming from Liverpool. Avoid defeat last week and the title's there. Oh, mate. See, this is what I wanted. This is the kind of person I wanted. Thank you. Because, I do want us to stay positive. I hate that we're all so furiously negative. It's not a good look for Arsenal fans. But you can't... At the same time, what Sophie said on Talk Sport was, stop acting like Arsenal fans are entitled or privileged. We have been through this long enough with nothing to show for it. And what I felt since yesterday was, that line in The Godfather, he goes, I keep getting on, they keep pulling me back in. And I was like, when people say it's a hope that kills you, and it isn't the hope that kills you, it's the blow to the back of the head in the dark alley. But no, what I'm saying is that just when you think, I don't believe in this team anymore. Start of this season, I was like, it ain't going to happen. We'll just get through this season. He'll be gone. I'll get behind the team as much as I always do, but it ain't going to happen, etc., etc. And then you start to believe. And just at a point where you're like, we're going to bloody do this. Bournemouth, Southampton, Manchester City. We've played the last 3 games we've played on England's green and pleasant land, and we have been dispatched. I don't get this poll, by the way. How is this even possible that there are people out? We've had 2 votes. Oh, come on. I went to a lot of trouble putting this poll together for you lot.
Yeah, we played the last 3 games on English soil, and we've conceded 2 goals every time.
It's fucking dreadful. I don't like it. Where am I? Raya received 38 back passes yesterday. 38, that's about 1 back pass every 3 minutes. Yeah, at one point, I was actually cheering him on. Just go run with it. Just fucking, you might as well run with it, because no one else wants to. If there's any time to win in Manchester, go on, Rude One Star. Brilliant to have you here, mate. Absolutely love it. I can also see us losing to Sporting and going out to the get out of the UCL. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're winning silverware this season. That's my feeling. That's how we all feel, right? Let me know in the comments immediately if you are a super positive person. I love that. Next Sunday, please God, deliver us that one time that we can beat City, which makes a bloody difference. Not talking community shields here. I'm talking about go to the empty had and hope that prick with his Arsenal bottle is there and take that team and fucking, however they are good looking. Couldn't do it on the League Cup final, but this would be the time to beat them, wouldn't it? Cool customer. The title is never over, even when some fans gave up before the match. Yes. That's what I mean. Love your spirit. From 9 points clear with 7 to go. From 9 points clear with 7 to go, he's culpable. I 100% agree with that. Like, if you can't hold on to a lead like this, you're never going to get us across the line. I mean, how do you get more of it? Do you know what I mean? He'd have to be 15 points clear and then still no one's going to believe in him. And I think the problem isn't that we don't believe in him. I don't think the players do. If we don't get over the line, why if we don't get over this line, Zanzi? 89 team could attack. We can't even guarantee which attacker will play well. When we even create a chance, our firepower is just what exactly? Yeah. Whew. Yeah. I hate it when everyone's neggy and right. On the bright side, the reign of Adolf Arteta is ending soon. I don't know if I'd put him in the same category as old Adolf. Do you know what I mean? I don't remember the Nuremberg rally where Adolf was, bring your lunch, bring your shin pets. No, it's a different level. Can we just agree on that? Arsenal need point least City winnable at Newcastle. Assasa de Boy, we solved the opponent's problems for them. City's defence was a makeshift mess at Wembley. We didn't attack. We let teams like Bournemouth breathe instead of pinning them back. Total cowardice. I don't like the term coward. Sorry. I just don't like it because cowardice implies they didn't even leave the dressing room. Confidence, yes. Cowardice, nay. Sam Thorne, good to see you. Yes. I'm assuming you're supposed to write 1 or 2. Not yes, but I'll take it. But I can't believe that this is a nonsense poll if people are still saying it's 50-50. If there's no silverware this season, is there really? Let me know in the comments. If anyone here thinks that, not necessarily whether you think the Cronkies would sack him, because they might not, but whether you would. We don't create from open play anymore. Even the penalty came from a corner. If our set pieces don't work, we have 0 ideas because we refuse to pass forward. 40 games in the league has figured us out. Yeah, I think that feels about right. I hate to say. What is important today is Newcastle feeling cold. No, nothing to do with Newcastle is important today. Attacking is defence. Oh, that's so true. If we keep the ball in their box, they can't score. Instead, we invite pressure, give chances, and pray Raya saves us. You can't win a UCL or PL by being so safety-coded. Man, I can't argue with that. This is a wicked name. I haven't read it yet. Just can't believe we're going to bottle it again. What a family hairstyle. Have that. Welcome to the channel. Unless you've changed your name recently, that's absolutely a cracking name. I think Arteta needs to throw a wobbler, rock the dressing room, and stop cuddling them. I disagree, respectfully, Stuart. If it was me, I would just go in there and just stand and look at them all and go. No, I'd send Mickey Holloway to do the. Did you watch that? Did you my new press conference?
I did.
I enjoyed making that. Just can't believe it. We're going to.
I didn't know who it was though.
Mickey Holloway, yeah, shut your mouth.
I don't know who he is.
I invented him. He's a caricature.
Okay.
There's no such person as Mickey Holloway.
No, he just looked like someone from EastEnders, that's all.
No, he's from Islington. Don't be stupid.
All right. Sorry,
He's basically the persona of Lenny McLean, the governor, who's the title of his autobiography, if you believe he wrote it himself, which he apparently did, and I'm not to argue with him, though he is deceased now.
Who's Lenny McLean?
He was, if you ever watched Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, he's the hard man who says, if you don't want to be counting the fingers you haven't got. But he's basically a doorman at the Trocadero and loads of the West End. He was a proper crowned best bare knuckle boxer in the world, hardest man in England. Very tough guy. Anyway, the ball's in Arteta's court. Better not be, because I think he'd fucking spoon it. We make more risky passes. Oh yeah, social. Oh mate, you've absolutely triggered me again. We make more risky passes in front of our goal than in the opposition's box. Fullbacks more attack. It was driving me absolutely mental.
Oh.
Like, if you want to look calm and collected, maybe have a shot at their goal. That's calming. Like, don't tell the fans to turn up with their breakfast and lunch and dinner and fucking snacks and then just play like dickheads. Boy Tendy is here, thank goodness. Ball is in Arteta's court. Right, so you feel like you're going in on Arteta because any commentary on Arteta is considered harsh. It's his first job, top league against Pep, so on. So yeah, you know what? I'm not tough on Arteta. I wish him all the best. But if he does not bring us silverware this season, I think it's fair to say he's had a good amount of time to do it. And if he throws away this league from the position we were in to a very average Man City side by their own high standards, then no, I don't believe he's ever going to do it. Other teams will come again. Liverpool won't stay static. City already starting to find their form. We play like we're scared. Family hairstyle, I couldn't agree more.
I was almost going to say even Tottenham might come back, but they've got to do it in the Championship.
I haven't even said anything about Tottenham yet. That was the only good thing that happened this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go. Aina Yandrup. Can I call you Aina Yandrup? Because I'm having trouble saying Ein3 or Duranzo 977. Jesus. Arteta out. Sell Jesus. Havertz. Odegaard. White. Trossard. Noni. Saka needs to hold bench. Play Nwaneri and Dalman next year. Oh, Nwaneri looks like he might be off. Bring in Julian Yildiz. Oh, yeah. Bring in Alvarez, Yildiz, Bruno. No, I wouldn't have Bruno G. I'd take Tonali. Yes, that'd be brilliant. But who's the manager? That's the question. Hamid Muradi. The missing piece was Marino. He was giving us more goals and was good at... I can't say that we're not going to win the league because of one injury to Mikel Marino. But I definitely think we're missing him. 6 points.
What about the manager who was managing the opposition on Saturday?
I've said that for ages. I mean, how mad is it that the two players who were in the same youth team might swap like that? The world is... It's a small place, but I wouldn't want to paint it.
I don't know whether they're swap or not, because Bournemouth would look... I was just thinking...
No, not swap, but I mean replace.
So, yeah,
no. But I think, fuck off as well, I think Arteta could take Bournemouth to the second. Do you think we beat City? Honestly, no. But we don't have to beat them. Do I think we'd get a draw? No. 6 points clear and the fan base is completely given up. This is embarrassing. It's not embarrassing. How can you say it's embarrassing? This is not our first rodeo, cowboy. Like, we've been in this situation. This is the fourth time in a row. Like, come on, man. Have some respect for the fact that a lot of people have put up with this and been positive. And it's not like we've just given up either. We've given up having lost to Bournemouth at home when we really needed to win. Odegaard, Gabby, Trossard, White, Gyok, Havertz, Arteta, Earpod, Heinz, they should all be gone at the end of the season. It's hard to imagine that many people going, but maybe they should. As things are, we could beat City and then lose to Newcastle, Fulham. Only manager can steer this. I don't have the keys to the bridge of this ship. No, we can't even get into the bridge, to be honest with you. They've locked the door. And then Family Hairstyle, which is my favourite name by a mile. How can we stay positive when we play like this? Yeah, it's fair. I'm not I'm not trying to say stay positive at all. And if you are, I think that's really... I defy any team to stay positive in these circumstances. Luke Watts is here. Evening, Gooners and Rosie. I don't think Rosie's here tonight, is she? Haven't seen her. Or is she joined later? Let me get through these comments. I'm going to race through your comments. If I miss one, please just write it again. West Ham. That was a great result. Go on, the Hammers. The attack doesn't exactly get a rise out of me. 38 passes to Red. Nobody even passes back to the goalie in the park. Yes, so true. I can tolerate a bad attack if it means we're winning the games, but we weren't winning the games. It's fair. How do we vote on the poll? I think you just write one. Yes, I think you've done it. I think that's right. I might do a proper poll because I don't really like this one. I'm super worried and I'm not completely giving up. Yeah, I feel that. That's a fair reflection of how I feel. I'm already preparing lunch for next week, Sunday. Lads, if we lose to Sporting, should he be sacked in the tunnel? No. Maybe? No. Zanzi?
No.
You'd still see out the season now, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Look at this. It's Bad Audio Bobby. Evening all. We're just not fatigued after a midweek game. City will face the same fatigue in the FA Cup. I love it. He's staying positive. So good to see you, mate. And thank you so much for the gift. Keeps the lights on up in this mother. Adolf Arteta is kind of crazy. It's a little bit much. Total overreaction from Arsenal fans. I don't think it's a total overreaction, but I'm glad you're positive. Richard's here. Hello, Dan. Hope you're well. Frustrating as it is after yesterday, we still have a chance and I'm not giving up. Well done. Well said. I don't think any of us should give up, but in this close community of Arsenal fans where there's one Man United fan, but I think that's it. And we love you, Lucky. I think we can all be honest about how we feel. Like
you know how you have this magical thing where it tells you what the percentage are of us winning the league.
Mm-hmm.
It was 97%. What's it now?
No, it was 95 at one point. I can you won't believe me if I tell you. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Yeah, this is Manchester have done what they do, but Arsenal are still holding all the cards. The title race hasn't flipped; it's just tightened. So if we win at the Etihad, we're 95 to 97%. Basically, it's done. If we draw, then we're 85 per 90. If we lose, we're still only 65%. We are very, very strongly favourites in Monte Carlo simulations if you run 100,000 simulations. But the problem is, what it's not taking into consideration is that Arteta seems to find a way. Just, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, right, well, all they've got to do is turn up and beat Southampton. Oh, fuck. Well, now, you see, if they turn up and beat Bournemouth, who have nothing to play for, 13th in the league. Oh, fuck. That's what it feels like. Stuart, going to church. And why are we shouting? Do you want me to shout this one? Go on then. Going to church and going to light a load of candles for the Arsenal. Next week, yup, the Gunners. Yes, well said, Stuart. Well shouted, indeed. That was an accidental caps lock. I enjoyed that. James Ndengwe. I've totally butchered that. James Ndegwa. Hope I'm getting that somewhere near right. Wanted the quad, then the treble, either Carabao FA. I was willing to give him an additional year. He'd done either. Seems every year, given a chance, he reverts back to default. Won't change. So I think that's fair. I don't see a poll on the stream I'm on. Don't cross the streams. Come on, Gunners. If there's no silverware, he should go 100%. Yeah, I think no poll here either. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to race through these comments so I don't miss out anymore. Spurs are getting relegated, though. Yes, they are. Come on, Sunderland. The missing piece was Marino. His missing contribution. I don't think we're playing as well without him, but really? The 3 next games is a must. They're all must-wins from here. We've got to win at least 4 of our remaining 6 games. His team, his tactics, his identity, his decisions, but it's the players. If he won, they'd praise his genius. True. Troy8613. Very well said. Make sure you've clicked like, subscribe, and told your friends. Share, hype, do whatever it takes. Laughing at Spurs while bottling it is loser mentality. Nah, it's not. No, it's just laughing at Spurs. Stop it. Also, how have I suddenly developed? Why am I suddenly loser mentality? Do you know what I mean? Like, as soon as my team that I support starts losing, I'll have you know I'm not a loser. It's not the fact the cup exits, the league slips, but manner of them. If we win nothing from where we were yesterday ago, yeah, that's how I feel. I feel that it's not necessarily to lose. If we'd lost a great game against Bournemouth, I still would have been pissed off. But to play as badly as we did against Southampton, Man City, and then Bournemouth, and still to be told, you know, we're going to have to... Now it's binary. Now we either win or we don't. It's like, no, you could draw. Oh, yeah, well, now it's not quite binary. We could either win or draw. Thanks, Arteta. No more press conferences from you.
If we'd played against Bournemouth like we did possibly against PSG in that first game where Donnarumma was absolutely brilliant.
Can you imagine?
But we didn't score. And then at the end of the game, we'd think, well, how the fucking hell did we lose that?
Yeah.
We wouldn't have been so bad. But to go off the pitch like that and be thinking, why did we play so
result
badly?
That result has unified the fan base. Because there's no one who thought that was good enough. No one who thought that performance was good enough. No one is happy. At last, nobody is happy. Well done, Mikel. Well done, the boys. You know, nobody is happy. Stupendous work. I'm sure there are Chelsea fans who are happy, but not Arsenal fans. Wake up for early, 7:30 just to see that performance. I know, harsh. For me, Arsenal manager and players have get point next week must. Yeah, well. Majin says, I'd rather have 10 risky shots on their goal than spend 5 minutes passing sideways to get a shot opportunity we're highly likely to miss anyways. This obsession with high XG chances is killing us. I agree with that, Majin. I know we don't always agree, but I agree with that. Bosh, says AFC Rids. It's about all he says, but say something else. Let us know what you think. I mean, we like to control the ball, but what's the point when we do nothing with it? I don't even think we controlled the ball on Saturday, did we?
No, they had more percentage than we did at the end.
Yeah, they were 51-49. Pathetic.
I have to admit, at half time, I thought, okay, right, Bournemouth always don't play as well in the second half, which is what they've been doing all season. So statistically, I thought, okay, this is where we push on now. And then first 10 minutes of the second half, I'm sat there thinking, this isn't really going to plan, is it?
Not going to plan. And also, like, why didn't you make the changes at half time? Why did we wait the extra 8 minutes? I don't know. Nothing made sense. It was a shit show. When we were chasing, we finished the season strongly. Yep, okay, but I don't know. It's weird because of the Kepa situation in the Cups. The fact Arteta made the decision isn't exactly inspiring confidence. Nope. Hope O'Reilly not make it for Sunday. Yeah, he's looking stupidly good at the moment, isn't he? They all are. I mean, I'm an awful human being, but there's a point when Rodri went down injured today where I was thinking, ooh. But no. 3, Max Skoiderbrand. And I don't know how to pronounce that, but it looks like a Scandinavian name. Which we love. Skoiderbrand Graug. Is it Finnish? I don't know. 3, please let me know. 3 routes to success. 1, don't lose and match City after that. 2, lose and win every game. A bad goals for 3. Yeah, no, there are ways to. We are still favourites. Mad as it sounds. If someone continues to fail at their job despite being there for 6 years, the excuses just keep on coming. Yeah, AFC Rids, I agree with you. I think, because if you were really desperately trying to defend Arteta after the season and no silverware, it would fall on deaf ears everywhere. But we're showing progress. No, you're not. You can't be second 4 years running and call that progress. We should be worried, says True Journey Gaming. That sounded sinister. No likey. What about this? City plays with 2 creative midfielders. We have none. This fucking feels like it, doesn't it? The league should be ours, but Arteta is managing and he's a bit of a madman. He is a madman. Well, what are we? Worry? I think we all are worried. Sports and Nerdy 1701. Shame about the Arsenal bottle jobs again. Thank you for your originality and for taking time out of your clearly not very busy life to come and say something in a room full of people who've all heard it so many times before and never enjoyed it on any of the previous occasions. You are a committed loon. Well done. Sports and Nerdy. There's nothing nerdy about shamefully repeating something that you've heard loads of times before. I know. Now, after Kepa starts, all bets really are off. Oh, my God, can you imagine? Shall we all become City fans? Yes, I think that's what some of our fan base should do. They are obsessed with success, and that's what you get. Where is Saka when you need him? Oh, played to death. We are all League Gunner now. Steady. Don't you say my Zanzi's a League Gunner. Oh, don't you? I want to check what he's drinking, though. Siege mentality. I'd love to see a bit of siege mentality. Nonny is atrocious. People don't use that word enough, do they? Supercalifragilistic. Nonny is atrocious. What's Ethan doing out on loan? I don't know what Nonny's doing out on loan. It's made me angry. I get told off for talking about it all the time. Has anyone else noticed that we cannot even do the basics properly? Yeah, I think opposition teams have. I think anyone and opposition goalkeepers did. Just a fucking shit show. Ever since Saka proposed, he ain't been the same. The girl needs some investigation. Not gonna lie, he totally forgot how to kick a football. I hope it's not that. Of all the conspiracy theories, that's my favourite so far. What baffles me is people like Robbie speaking about the players but not looking at the main issue, which is every single attacking player is failing with this manager. Yeah, I'm finding it hard to make a case for our attacking players. Although Jesus looked all right when he came on. But I was like, well, where was this? Don't get me started. Should Dalman have started against Bournemouth? How have we spent this much money this long into a process and our only hope is some 16-year-old who's played 200 minutes? Not even. No. I'd sell Martinelli, oldest, youngest man, Trossard, White. They have been totally atrocious. Oh, another use of the word atrocious. It's catching like wildfire. Zubi, Mad Cookie. Go on.
I was just going to say, I lied about the possession. I thought Bournemouth had more possession.
They did.
No, we had 54%.
On what site are you looking at? Because on SofaScore we didn't.
All right. What did SofaScore say?
51-49 to Bournemouth.
All right. BBC are shite again, aren't they?
Yes, well, of course they are. Oh, no, sorry. I've just looked again and we're 52-48. That's bollocks. We had 2.32 expected goals. Did we? I don't remember. We had 5 big chances. This is a whole heap of flaming nonsense there, mate. But this is the thing, and you get a press conference going, we had some good moments and some bad moments. When he said it feels like a punch on the nose, I was like, oh, fucking hope. Zubi, Mad Cookie, Hincapié, and Kepa were Arteta signing. I think they all were. Swedish. I was right. Welcome, Max. Great to have you here.
I should say my only Swedish, which is blomsterplocking for Borden.
I think that sounded Swedish. I couldn't say. Let's be honest. Unless we get Saka and Timber back on the right side, we're walking empty-handed. Could be true. Jokeris is now the highest scoring striker in the Arteta era in a single season, and he doesn't look scared out there. I know I like him. I think I've said that enough now. Arteta has no defence this season. He loaned out Nwaneri while Odegaard was struggling for form, and I'm not sure if it was before or after Marino got injured. It was well after, by the way. Either way, it wasn't advised. No, and I've said my bit on it, and everyone's sick of hearing what I think about that. Ethan Nwaneri, although I was worried that Ethan Nwaneri was going to miss a parade. When I saw the request about bring your dinner, lunch, and that goofy training video, I knew he was cooked. That's not serious. That's not what elite people do. It's not, is it? It's just shit. It's shit. I don't think... I mean, if you won the league, I'd be like, yeah, you do what you want, mate. But if you're not... Oh, I just love that Sophie Nicola was saying, just fucking win something, yeah? And I cannot pronounce her name. The presenter on TalkSport was saying, yeah, just it's a bit cringe. Just how about you win something and then talk about all the PR? Noni Madueke runs like his boots are 2 sizes too big for him. Fair enough. It is though. Siege mentality is not going to happen. The Emirates want sexy football, not proving a 1-0, but no one minds a 1-0. No one minds a 1. It's not about that. If we'd beaten Bournemouth 1-0, everyone would have been happy and they would have been able to enjoy their lunch. Sports and Nerdy 1701. Arsenal will still. I hope this is better than your last comment. Arsenal will still back Arteta regardless of what happens this season. Everyone needs to be looked at in the club. Everyone. I get Gunnosaurus out here. Let's look at him. Nwaneri should have found some starts in 22-23, would have given Odegaard some rest. Same thing would have happened with Dalman this season after Nwaneri got loaned out. Family Hairstyle says 17 years old boy plays better than the first year. He's 16. Sell the forward players like a Sunday league. Jumac 263. I'm afraid it's over for Arsenal. We look like we have been found out by teams. I also see City winning all their remaining games. I mean, I didn't, but I do now. Victor Jokeres was looking another man finding herself. Guys like Declan Rice and Kai Havertz. I mean, you start calling him Havertz now. And Zub Mandi. Also, I do have to look at some of the senior players if they're getting outshone and outworked by teenagers. Yeah, that's fair. They all were, by the way. Notorious Big Smoke. Eze and Elise were basically the same player at Crystal Palace, but look at the major difference now. Yeah, I mean, I take Elise right now. Dormant. Dalman, I think you mean, now looks defensive. Yeah, he wasn't... Although it would have been a bit much to expect, wouldn't it? If I can predict our failure from my sofa, imagine what pro coaches see. Our safety is a blueprint for opponents to beat us. We're doing their job for them. I think Arteta fucked up. Yeah, I think he did. Misunderstood Ninja. It's not over yet. Brilliant. Love the positivity. Definitely not over yet. I had a lot of people in comments saying it is over. I was like, it's not, technically. But I don't think any of us are confident. I think that's where we're at. If we don't win the league, then I will stop watching football. Over 21 years waiting. This club don't care about us. Sam Torren, thank you so much for being here and thank you for your comment. But the reality, the sad, harsh reality is no one will care in the club if you stop watching. We joined them. They didn't join us. They don't know us. They don't care about us. We're nothing to them. But I agree. Listen, I understand the sentiment. Look, I mean, Zanzi, I'm going to come to you because you've been watching football even longer than I have. After that match on Saturday, I went for a nice long walk. And I just couldn't cope. I had to go for a walk. I had to get out of the house. I had to go for a long walk and just sit in a quiet forest and just literally try and figure out what that. And you just get to that point where you think, what am I doing with my life? What is the point of watching this shit? Fuck it. Do you know what I mean? I just don't care. I'll invest all my care into something I can control. This is nonsense. Watching these players, watching the same, we're going to do it, guys. You know, you got to believe in us. Jump on the fun boat year after year. It's just starting to feel like torture to me. What about you? Do you ever think, I can't be arsed with this?
No, I went downstairs and the missus was there watching TV and I looked at her and she looked at me and I said, we lost 2-1. And she said, who did you play again? I said, Bournemouth. And she sort of laughed a bit and that's why I went to the kitchen.
And now we're divorced.
No,
man, it's...
She said she was hungry, so I started cooking dinner.
Hope you
I can't remember what we had now.
It's exhausting defending the team when the trials are actually right. I love the badge, but I can't defend a manager who'd rather lose his way than win by taking a risk. That is such a deep comment, man. I'm with you. Because I don't feel like I defend Arteta for any other reason than just I don't like seeing people slag my team off. But when it turns out they're right, it's really hard.
I'm worried about how Arteta's going to set up the team for the City game now.
Oh, can I have a few days before I start worrying about that? Can I just have a couple of days off? Like, can I just... Because we got the Wednesday's sporting game.
But you have. You've had Sunday and you've had Monday, most of Tuesday.
What are you talking about?
Days off before thinking about City.
Yeah, well, you want me to do it now?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not doing it. You can't make me. Even Pep adopted and played Cherky to save his season. I mean, it is annoying when you go, oh, we're having a bit of a bad season. Oh, Gahey and Semenyo then. It's like, and us? Oh, that was the other thing. Our manager's too stubborn to change. He'd rather take it on the chin. He didn't even say take it on the chin. He said take it in the chin. I hate these aphorisms where he gets them wrong. Bring your lunch or bring your dinner. What is it you say? So no, we don't say any of that. What were you fucking on about? It's not a buffet. It's a game of football. If there's one thing that is not synonymous with football in this country, it's fucking good food. Remember that someone bought a Burnley ticket for 2,200 quid. What the resale value of that ticket is?
Knock off those 2 noughts.
The worst part,
one of the 2s.
The worst part isn't the loss; it's knowing it was coming after 10 minutes, seeing us trapped in our own half with the script. I've seen 100 times. It's not a surprise. Do you know what that is? Oh, yes, part of this. If other fans don't understand why we're so miserable, it's because you can watch the first 10 minutes of that game and go, "I know exactly how this bastard ends." This is just not our day, is it? And when's it ever going to be our day? And the reality is, and I'm not saying this to go in on anyone. I'm not trying to be harsh. I'm not a miserable person, God knows. But let me just say this. Every single big game, when it really matters, we have failed. Every single big game when it matters, since the FA Cup, in COVID era FA Cup, we have failed to turn up. Let that sink in for a minute. Arsenal in April is like one of those 5-year-olds who comes inside with heat stroke on a summer's day, downs a litre of water and then passes out. Yes, it is. That is basically what it's like. I fucking love that comment. Right, that's getting a star. Right, you've all got to try and beat that comment because that's outstanding. Yeah, I will turn to figure skating if we bottle it. I can't even watch the World Cup. I can't even watch the World Cup this summer. On my walk, I was thinking, well, maybe England will win the World Cup and I'll feel better. And I was like, no, I won't. I fucking won't. I won't feel better if England win the World Cup. It's almost not worth it anymore. We haven't beaten Bournemouth since 2023. Yes, we have. We beat them earlier this season, 3-2. Why'd you put that?
Well, Bournemouth. Oh, at home we haven't.
Oh, at home maybe not. Okay. I turned off after they scored the first goal because I knew. Well, that's not. Did you have your lunch? I brought my lunch, so I wasn't really worried what happened in the football. Maybe that's what he meant. Maybe it's like if you bring a nice sandwich, you won't care. You know, because we don't. Bring next for the City game. You'd be like, bring lunch, bring a good book, bring some swing ball, maybe a Sudoku, maybe a Times crossword, because we're going to bore the shit out of you. Sell Arteta. Realistically, even if we could win on Sunday, we have been so poor in our big domestic games compared to our unbeaten Big Six record. We upheld our previous seasons. No one big scalp. Yeah, we beat Villa. Don't they count? And Chelsea. Do Bournemouth just have our number and we should move on to the next game? Yeah, do Southampton just have our number? More worryingly, do Man City have our number? Because if they do, we are. Bring Zidane to Arsenal. Zidane's taken over the French team. He's not coming. He's said, how many times does Zinedine Zidane have to say, I will never... Je n'ai pas le management de l'Angleterre. Je n'ai pas l'anglaise. Hey, will you come to England? No. Please. Fucking no. It's all down to the City game. It is misunderstood, Ninja, but I have to say this because several other people have said it and it resonated with me. Like I said, we beat City. I still think we could lose to Newcastle at home. I have no confidence anymore. It's gone and evaporated. It's evaporated. Cesc brings the magic back.
No.
Boy Tendia says, I'm very interested in Cesc as manager. Let's come to that now. When will the Arsenal legends call out this manager's bullshit tactics? We know, Keown and Wrighty on a payroll. This stuff about payroll. They are on a payroll. Same as Bonlahore's on a payroll. They're paid to be entertaining. They don't have. It's not like Arsenal paid them to say positive things about Arsenal. No one really thinks that, do they? He still experienced the peak of Wenger and the peak of some other top managers. Yep. Jeremy, we should have brought at least one more defensive midfielder to help Zubimendi. He should have rested either Rice or Zubimendi. He doesn't seem to trust Norgard. Yeah, that's the problem. He did buy Norgard. We do have Mars Lewis-Skelly, both who can play in that position. Just hasn't played him. I thought there was one moment in the Bournemouth game where I was so proud of Mars Lewis-Skelly. It was such a moment. I thought, that's why I want him in the bloody team. Okay. Where are we? The legends can't call out the manager until he's actually failed. That's true. Get in City. We've done you a favour, Arsenal. Get an elite manager in next time. CFC Daniels, get in City. We've done you a favour. Arsenal, get an elite manager. I think there has to be a new low if you're a Chelsea fan. That has to be a new low. I think that's the first time they lost 3-0 at home since the Hoddle era or something ridiculous like that. But if you're a Chelsea fan taking some sort of copium solace out of the fact that you've upset Arsenal's title hopes, you are basically Tottenham light, aren't you? Just bottled the 2-0 lead and lost 3-2 against Inter, Cesc Como. I know that's not a bad effort though, is it? We haven't failed yet. Well, no, not this season. But we failed in the League Cup. We failed in the FA Cup. Don't if Silverlight bullet. Yeah, but it's Como. How did Como get 2 goals on Inter? Exactly. Did you see Henry speaking? Oh, I've done that. Did you see Henry speaking? Did you? Well, it is. For a second, I thought you meant it was Henry Reid's tweets, but it is actually. Did you see Henry speaking post Bournemouth? He's had enough of Arteta too. It kind of felt like he had earlier in the season when he was saying, you've been building and building. Where's the building? I never heard of this team in 20 years of playing football games. Who are Como? Fabregas has them scoring against Inter. Yeah, I'm interested. I think we're all interested in a change. I would still go Iraola though. I've never seen Como on TV in my life. I've never seen Como either, actually, now that you mention it. Play forward, although there will be plenty of people on different streams tonight going, I watch Como all the time. I'm a season ticket holder at Como. Lovely lake. What does Como's kit look like? That's a fucking great question. I have no idea. Como are 5th in Serie A. He's doing all right, in all fairness. Yep. So, by the way, it's Frank Lampard. Just thought I'd say that. Well said, it was the same fuck this game. It's all fixed anyway, not playing anymore. And my wife looked at me and said, I take it us lost. Yeah. I do hate the fact that the missus will be like, she doesn't know what to say. She doesn't know how to console me. And I'm like, I'm a big boy now. I want an ice cream. And then I get an ice cream and it's all better.
My missus is absolutely disgusted in how much football players are paid.
No one ever says that about merchant bankers.
No.
No one ever says that about, the Wall Street traders. I think money is bullshit and get it when you can. Zidane hates the English weather. Hard to disagree. But he's from the south of France. And also, he's consistently said he wouldn't want to coach in England because he doesn't speak English and he doesn't want to learn English. Not that it seems to be holding De Zerbi back from his perfect record at Tottenham. I'm sure any manager is going to be braver than Arteta at present, even the one of the coaches. Hey, what about this? Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Gabby Hainter is the next manager of Arsenal. I want to see it. Mohamed Dayab. Gyok is a killer only player along with Royce, Saliba and Skilly, actually having bollocks and mentality. Love Gabby, but he looked so nervous. Saliba is him. Okay. This is also when you're talking about the player that we don't talk about him. Sorry. There's a very good chance that he's an absolute and total wrong one. He'll play versus Sporting exactly like Bournemouth. Will exit, then he'll say, take it on the chin.
Or even in.
Oh, mate, if he... just fuck off. Just with all of that, just fuck off. We still lost to Bournemouth even with... Yep, I don't want to talk about him. Sorry, guys. That's a kind of rule on the stage on this channel. No TP chatter. Zubi only been here not even a full season. Bournemouth have gotten results on us consistently for longer than just this season. Yeah, I'm not blaming. Yes, exactly. Well said, by the way, Boy Tendio. We was always going to lose, though. Big differences in squad depth, so I'm looking at a bigger picture. Win, lose or draw, Blueco out. Blueco can sell. Yeah, I think if I was a Chelsea fan, I'd want Blueco out. They don't seem to care about the entity that is Chelsea. Under this ownership, you're heading back to your traditional places, one of the top 6 clubs in London, up there with West Ham. I think Chelsea are falling well below where you'd expect a team that spent the money they have. But yeah, bringing in the wrong players. I think they looked all right against City today, but Cole Palmer doesn't look the same. Cucurella. Would you have Cucurella at Arsenal?
He's one of the players I really dislike. I just dislike him.
But if he was one of ours, would you like him?
Oh yeah, probably, yeah, because he's really fucking annoying.
Yeah, he's
in a good
annoying.
way.
Yeah, I had that thought today. I was thinking, do you know what? He's fucking good, but he winds me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the same page as you. AFC Rid says Thierry Henry owns a majority stake at Coma. I believe that's right, yeah. To me, Zubi and Raya were particularly bad yesterday. Yes, I think Raya, yeah. Maybe it's because he wasn't, I don't know. I can't work it out. This one, can someone please answer good to see Bobby Gunner, 1886. Why are we willing to take risks in our own box but not in the opposition box? Bloody good question. I really don't know. I honestly don't know because we're very cavalier in our own, but it's just shit, isn't it? I'm upsetting myself. Bournemouth, one of the teams that have beaten City, and they've still got to play Bournemouth as well, let's just say. You think Arteta has elite ball knowledge when he is La Masia product, played with Ronaldinho at PSG, experienced Wenger ball, and then ends up rating Madueke over Wanyeri. Something's gone on there, hasn't it? That's a great comment, by the way, Notorious. Something's most definitely gone on with him and Wanyeri, just like it did with him and Emile Smith-Rowe. At this point, no silverware. I don't want Arteta here next season. Bring back Wanyeri. Bring in some... I don't care who it is. Fucking Zanzi, you're the next Arsenal manager. Except you can't... Except Tuesdays and Sundays, someone has to deputise because you're still needed here.
Can I bring you?
I don't want any argument from you. I know what you're going to say.
No, I'm agreeing, but can I bring you in as assistant?
Well, someone's got to look after the pub, but we'll see if Rosie can look after the pub while I'm helping you out. But
what about Big Arms?
Yeah, where is Big Arms? Dipped in Herbert Sherbet. Bobby Gunner, because in Arteta's vision, if an attacker or midfielder moves to try to take the ball on the edge of our box, it opens up a space elsewhere in the field. Yeah, it's working. Maybe change that. I watched Glen Ross land. God, isn't it? It's a fucking cracker. Do you know, this is how much I love my missus. After the game, she said, we could watch, what's that film with, we could watch the Fever Pitch film. That's a good film. I thought, yeah, I'd like that. I'm going to watch that this week. We should do a watch along. What do you reckon? Fever Pitch watch along.
What? You mean that?
Yeah. Something like that. I think Arteta smoked too much strong weed. I reckon it would do him. Do you know what? Let's just say this, yeah? Can we just say this? Let's just get the team stoned before the Sunday game. Because that'll chill them the fuck out. Just go, yeah, right. No one's having any pizza if you don't get a goal. Huh? Yeah. You heard. Yeah. You either get get a goal and no pizza. Watch Skelly get a hat trick.
No Chinese takeaway, and then needing another
no
one
spring
in
rolls.
10 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Gyökeres was working alongside Declan Rice. Eberechi needs a rest. Yeah, I mean, it's only so far you can blame people. If your life is all about winning the Premier League and you're so close, surely you play through this, no? Arteta would have made Semenyo play like Gervinho. No one's defending Arteta tonight. This is time to kick him while he's down. Big up, Dan. Oh, Christopher Powell. Good to see you. Big up, Dan. Put that City fan with the water bottle on the loop in a dressing room. How much motivation do you need? That's what I said earlier. I'm not kidding too, right? I don't know. But if they're not motivated now, that isn't going to do it, is it? Do we know the real level of our attacking players when they're playing in Arteta's system? Yeah, fuck all. Please, God, no Cucurella. He's not coming, but please don't make me pray. Listen, I don't know, man.
I actually quite liked him at Brighton.
Yeah, same. Yeah. I do take this point from Leon Davis. So no more Chelsea players, no Mo. Okay, fair. I can't argue that really. City is better resisting a high press. We need phases of more direct play and win second ball duels. They are so much better than us at playing attacking football. But then everyone is. That's not a big deal, is it?
No, I was looking at the Brentford Everton game, and I was enjoying it. I was thinking, oh, this is good. This is end to end. This is attacking both sides, huh?
Mm.
And then I thought about Arsenal going on. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to next Sunday at all. I'm kind of looking forward to Wednesday night's game against Sporting, but I don't know because it's a European game.
I think we'll beat Sporting still, but City is going to be a different kettle of fish.
Yeah. A barrel of fish.
Yeah. And the worst thing about the way City dismantled Chelsea is it's really hit into our goal difference as well that we had over them.
Well, no, I mean, if they beat us 2-0, that's all done. Yeah. That's shit. Who's Gucci Mane? I don't know him. Is that a real person? If we end up saying, this was... You got to laugh. The manager loaned out Wanyeri and signed Madueke for 60 million. No, I haven't got to laugh, but I totally get the sentiment. If you don't laugh, you would be crying. Yeah, if we end up selling Wanyeri, by the way, and Arteta is given an if they fucking give Arteta a contract extension, he does sell Skelly and Wanyeri. I don't want to play anymore. I am going to be. I mean, how many people are going to fucking want to know? I'm tired of being calendar year champions. Oh, mate. Who cares if we're top from Jan to December? Want to be top in May. Every April, it's just lost. The table doesn't matter if you bottle the run in. Fair. Very fair. Selling Wanyeri is not on the bingo cards. Nope. I can't even begin to see how he... I mean, because I've never seen Wanyeri do anything to... No, it doesn't make sense. Blueco can sell. Watch Minerals FC and Eunice talks Chelsea exposing it. They can sell any assets. Yeah, but they don't know, do they? You're massively in debt at the moment. If Arteta can win against both Newcastle and Fulham, then I don't think he's actually going to be an elite manager. No, but none of us are confident, are we? That's the whole thing at the moment. Spanish Poch. Who is that? Mane fella, is it? I can't believe I pressed enter on that. Did you mean like literally? Who's Spanish Poch? What, Arteta? Oh, God. I still think we'll win the league on goal difference on the final day. AFC Rids, I hope you're right, man. I hope you're right.
Oh, that means we'll have to go and beat Palace at Palace.
Oh. Well, they've got to play Palace, but they're playing them at home, haven't they? Give them some weed brownies. 50. Oh, don't. Why did you say that? I can't deal with any of it because I can't look ahead and see. If we can't beat Bournemouth at home, why would you expect us to beat Newcastle? Actually, we're just playing so shit. We couldn't beat Southampton. So let's just be real. Right, so give them some weed brownies 15 minutes before kickoff and watch them walk out after half-time with giant squid eyes and witness Gary Neville start on about how Mikel has given them an amazing half-time team talk. I think if we can't agree on anything, but we can all agree that Arteta's not doing brilliant halftime team talks. Only way I would keep Arteta is if we beat City at the Etihad and Martinelli does keep you up. He's near the corner flag in the last few minutes. Oh, mate, another quality comment from you. Well said, Bobby Gunner. FC, what my advice of Arsenal players play with yourself. Newcastle United get points, man. Why do you keep banging on about Newcastle, Lucky? Arteta can't run his usual angry team talks if everyone is high on brownies. They'll just laugh. Yes, do it. Get Timber back. Yes, please. Yes, please. The thing is, I don't know. Odare06. You see, this is why I said Arteta needs to go. Yeah, but you're not the only one, are you? It must be frustrating to have been saying Arteta out for the last 2 years when everyone else was saying it.
I'd love to know how many other rude words Swedish people know.
What? Why'd you say that?
Well, because Thingy put in the W word. I'm thinking, well, he's Swedish. He should know words like that. Did they teach him that at school? Hello, kids. Now we're going to show you.
Well, I think it's because we've not noticed that people from Sweden, Denmark, I don't know about Norway. I don't know as many Norwegians. Sam, you're never here, so I can say what I like. But yeah, their English is outstanding.
Oh, no. So. But I'll tell you something. What amazed me in Sweden is that I was, we stayed at Vaxholm, just outside Vaxholm. And I went into a little local shop and I bought a can of Coke. Can of Coke and
chicken and a can of Coke.
Yeah. And I put the can of Coke down and she went, and I said, sorry. And she said, oh, that's 10 krona. And I went, thank you. Straight away, bang like that. And then I was walking out the shop thinking, that's a fucking quid that was. And this is 1976.
Bloody hell.
I know.
Well, that's a welfare state for you. It's a well-defined welfare state. Anything you want to buy is expensive, but you don't have to buy anything. So Luke Watts has put me straight. He's a rapper. It's pronounced Gucci Mane. Gucci Man. Gucci Mane. Okay. God, I feel old now. Yes, well, let's get this Gucci Mane in. Someone's clipped that. Someone clip that. Someone clip me. I'm old. As frustrated as I am, I think he knows he can't sit at the back at the Etihad because of the backlash, so he's going to go all guns blazing. We might do some. I think we still win it, lads. Skelly over. Come on! Mohammed Dayab, a wicked comment from you. Come on, let's just get behind the team, eh? For one last hurrah. One final push to greatness.
That'd be awesome if we could go there, beat them 1-0.
In the 90th minute.
Yeah. After they've had like 89%.
The whole game. The whole game. They've had 99% possession. Yeah. I don't give a shit. Only Ray has touched it to this point. Yeah. And then he finally kicks it out. It throws it out. It hits the back of Ben White's head, and he's so fucked off. He goes, "Oh fuck it, I'll dribble." David Raya. He's gone past Cherky. Now he's gone past Haaland. Silva and Rodri collapse trying to tackle him. And he's through on goal. He's got Donnarumma. Oh, he's put Donnarumma in his arse. He's kicked Donnarumma in the head and back-footed the ball in. It's 1-0 to the Arsenal. It's up for grabs now.
I can remember many decades ago, Man United started off the season and they were
83.
Unplayable.
10 games in a row they won.
Yeah, and we went there.
Yep.
And it was like attack from Man United, and then we broke out, scored a goal, and then defend.
That was the same season I first started watching football.
Yep.
At the at Highbury. Yeah, 83. Ron Atkinson in charge. City have to win all their games. We need to win 5 and draw 1. Yep. And if we'd beaten Bournemouth, we don't have to win 4, but we didn't. I watch England in the cricket in the summer as copium. Mind you, second that as England are crap. I'm going to get into cricket. If Sean was here, he'd laugh his head off. I'm going to get into cricket. Fuck it, because it can't be as bad as football. You know, even if we get to the final PSG. No, I can't watch rugby. Even if we get to the final, PSG are a bunch of psychopaths. It would be Brazil versus Germany 2014. Oh, fuck, I hope not. This team is a health hazard. My blood pressure can't take it. I'm sleeping through the City game and checking the result off. Yeah, if you can, do. Bring your lunch. Point at City and win our home games. I think we have a great chance. He's so right. AFC Rid's so right. Gucci Mane would give unreal team talks, to be fair. He needs to drop Zubi, play Rice 6, Eze at 10, Odegaard if fit, 8, Havertz 9. I don't know. You're probably right about all of those. I've given up. I don't know. Norway is a real rip-off. Swedish does sound very hooty-tooty. I love the fact that, because we have on here, we have the Swedish chef, but I know that in Sweden, they call him the Norwegian chef. It's pronounced good. I love him. Where am I? I also think we dropped points against West Ham away. Oh, stop it! Oh, I hate agreeing with you. I don't know. What if we don't get another point this season? Anyone? Where could we finish? Where's the lowest? We could finish 4th. Everyone who's sick of finishing second, maybe that's the antidote. Boyta Diaguchi would pull the strap on after the Bournemouth game and we win. Norwegians have great English from my experiences. Norwegians and Swedes haven't experienced enough Danes. Well, my girlfriend is mad. Like, perfect English, but it sounded a bit posh. Spoke fluent Portuguese because she'd lived in Brazil. So she spoke fluent Danish, first language, perfect English and Portuguese. And then out of nowhere, after about a year of dating, something happened and she started speaking fluent German without a trace of an accent. I was like, I didn't know you spoke German. She went, oh yeah, did I mention it? I was like, no, I'm pretty sure I'd know that. I speak German. We could have talked together in German. She goes, oh, I don't like it. It's an ugly language. But yeah, she said, oh, we watch it on TV because they don't dub the telly. It's not worth it. So we just watch German television. Amazing. English people. Pay attention. Put a win bonus on Gucci's contract and he's definitely pulling that strap. Have watched an entire season of pathetic football now. It's not the time to lose it all. We need to win at the Etihad. Let's give it Mohammed. You're so right, mate. Jeremy Tendwar. I want City to get a red card. That's the only way we could win because that's the only way we may win. It's not out of the question. It's not out of the question. What if we win the league and Arteta continues with his risk-averse football? This is why he must go. Arsenal's continues stressing me. I don't know. Like I'm going to say this: if we win the league, I can put up with a season of shit. You must love Newcastle. He does. He goes on about Newcastle. He's been going on about him all day. Can he play a defender as a defensive midfielder for these games? What about Miles Lewis-Skelly, who is a defensive midfielder?
What about Norgard, who is a defensive midfielder?
Well, I don't know. I think he slept with Arteta's missus. No, we won't see Fulham, Newcastle losing Belief League. How did we batter Atletico Madrid and Bayern Munich into Milan this season and play so shit now? Do you know what? My theory, Bobby, is that it didn't matter. It was, it was all right. It wasn't like there wasn't so much pressure on it. As soon as the pressure comes on, we fall apart. Like Bambi on ice. Because the players are tired, Bobby. Arteta didn't rotate. No, he didn't. Newcastle is a great city, by the way. I always love a day and night. I love the Geordies and I love Newcastle, but I'm not going to like them for that much. Nah, they can fuck off. Okay, where are we at? Hardly any of you have voted in this bloody poll, by the way. What was the point of that? It would be devastating to come this far and not come away with the league, I know. It's the manager. If we switch Pep and Arteta today, I'm 100% sure Arsenal would win the league. Yeah, I think all of us are.
It's funny what thing you said about the being tired. Because I said that thing in I messaged in your comment. I didn't message in your comment. In your video, I commented saying that we've now played 19 games more than Bournemouth have this season.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, no.
Half a bloody season's more football.
Yeah, they definitely looked more rested than us, but that's why you have squads, isn't it? Rotate. They've got a good first team. They've lost also. Bournemouth sold their back four start of the season. So there are. I'm gonna now. Do you know what I'm gonna do? In case anyone hasn't seen it, I'm going to play the alternative press conference. Just give us a bit of hopefully some light-hearted relief. Right, So if you haven't seen this yet, guys, do check the video out and give it a little like.
Hello guys, thank you for coming. It's going to be a little different today. Mikkel was unable to attend, and so we've been joined by Michael Holloway. Please direct your questions on the team to him today.
Only me mum calls me Michael. You can call me Mickey, love.
Are we expecting Mikkel later for the embargo?
The young lady's just told you, Mikkel ain't here today. I'm here instead of Mikkel, so you can ask me your silly ass questions, alright?
Yeah, thanks. Such a quick question. Mikel Arteta told the fans that they should bring their lunch. What would you say to those fans now?
Maybe we've all learned that winning the Premier League ain't going to be a teddy bear's picnic. And in any case, there's plenty of good food available at the concessions inside the stadium. Don't worry about bringing your lunch next time.
Yeah, given the psychological weight of recent results and the narrative that's starting to build around this group, do you think there's a kind of subconscious hesitation in the final third? Where players are perhaps prioritizing control over risk, and how do you begin to address that from a structural and emotional point of view?
That question or a podcast?
That's a question, I guess. I'll ask a shorter one.
That'll make a nice change.
Do these players have what it takes to win the Premier League? It's at times like this they just seem frightened to win.
In life, there's plenty of things to be frightened of. Accidents, injuries, that sort of thing. I've been to see the players and I'm reasonably sure they're not frightened of winning the Premier League as much as they are about some of the other things that could happen.
So are you confident that they can finally shake off this bottlers label?
You say bottlers? I should be very careful using words like that around me. You'll get dangerously close to being memorable for all the wrong reasons.
Can you tell us if Mikel Arteta is planning anything different in the way of tactics?
I mean, for the City game.
Tactics? We're going to score more than them. Write that down. Now, if that's everything, I've got to go and see a man about a dog. Win the dog.
I love that comment, by the way. Is this real? Yes, that's how Arsenal have taken to doing their press conferences in that format now. Just nice to change it up. DJB said it. Arteta aces the mock exams and flunks the real exams. Yeah, that's a fun. Yes, massive. Yeah, DJB absolutely nailed that. He's nailed that. We bottled a 2-0 lead to 20th place Wolves with 10 points in February. I know.
You know why we lost that game? Because we didn't go out onto the pitch without a pen. Did you not see that training? They had the training sessions where they had the ball between them. Then they had another one where they were carrying a pen. So you had one player holding the pen there, another one carrying a pen there.
Just stop it. I'm hurting. This is I can't deal with it. I actually can't deal with it. Oh fucking hell. Oh, hey, next time, just go out with a fucking football. Practice with a football. I just, when someone's just too inventive and too clever. That Wolves game cost us. The Wolves game cost us. The Man United game cost us. The Bournemouth game cost us. Arteta can't survive a summer without silverware. Never mind another season. No, exactly. To be honest, we don't deserve it with the way we play. But if we win, I'll be happy. Exactly. Well said. Have an early breakfast. Bring your lunch. Bring your dinner. Fuck off. Not you, Assessor the boy. Is that Serena Wiegman from Lidl? No, it's not. We got Kepa from Bournemouth, right? Yep, we did. Well, no, we got him from Chelsea, but he was on loan at Bournemouth for a season. Max says Mikel Arteta's house sigil would be draw wolf. Sigil would be a draw wolf, not a dire wolf. Although the game on Saturday was pretty dire. It's 4 a.m. here in Pakistan, and all I can think about is the Premier. I'm 21, by the way. Never seen us win it. We've watched Prime Alexis making me love this club. Oh, man. There's so many of you that I would love us to win a league for you. So many fans that have given their heart and soul to wake up Although I suppose you didn't have to wake up earlier. It's getting late for you, wasn't it? Dan, I love the AI. Thanks, man. Arsenal do better when defensive players are on form because we don't like taking risks. It's Wenger ball in reverse. Why can't we find a balance? I don't know. I have no answers. But I also, yeah. Zanzi, do you have any answers to that? I don't know, but the noises are great. Did everybody watch I finally released the Lego video. So that was good, wasn't it?
I still want to know what I found.
Yeah, well, you will. You'll kick yourself because you know, really. You were there when we filmed it. Oh, goodness. I want to say much love to Rosie as well. I know she's not here tonight. But much love to Rosie for contributing her voiceover to that. And anyone who hasn't seen it, please check it out. I might end the show tonight with it. But if you haven't seen it, please check it out and let us know what you think. And if you want to be in it, then just have to send me an email. The email link is at the bottom there. I'm getting close to calling it tonight, Zanzi. It's could be an early one, huh?
Hey, you'll be well within the 2 hours anyway.
It's not even that. It's just, look, I think we all need to regather our strength. Next Sunday, we're either doing another one of these streams and it's properly over, or it's ours. One game. Although saying that, like a few people have said so far this evening, beat City, lose to Newcastle, and I will fucking lose my shit. Absolutely lose my shit.
Oh, you can imagine last game of the season, we're 1 point clear.
Oh, don't. No, stop it. Don't. No. Stop it.
And we draw at Palace and City win.
Oh, fuck off. That's the last thing that I need to hear from you. Right
yeah. 1-0 up, 90th minute to go, and then Palace score goal.
I don't think it can come to that. I think it all does depend now, if so City are on 64 points with 7 games to play. They can finish on 85. We're on 70 points. We can finish on 88. So if we both win which we can't, obviously, but both can't win our remaining fixtures. But if we draw at the Etihad, they'll be on 65 points with 6 games to go. So they'll be able to finish on 83, and we'll be on 71 with 5 games to go. Yeah, if we draw or win at the Etihad, I think we've won the league. But shit can go wrong quickly. I'm gonna play us out with the Adam's Arms. If any of you haven't seen it yet, it'd be a chance to see that. Oh, look at this. It has. It has been more over. It's never been more over. Oh, no, but it has. That doesn't make sense. That's not how football works. It's never been more over. And yet it isn't over. When they gave the trophy to Liverpool last season, that was moreover. When Man City won it the season before, and they actually engraved Man City's name on the like, just put an arrow pointing up, see above. That was moreover then as well. If you're saying that you're convinced we won't win it from here, take a ticket, join a club. I don't think it's good for mentality to chase draws at this point in the season. That will lead to losses. No, and you know what? When they said 5 minutes of injury time, and I thought, can we equalise here? And I was like, I don't give a fuck. I honestly don't give a fuck if we equalise from here because I'll feel just as shit. And it's only 1 point. Au revoir, AFC Rids. Great to have you here. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your engagement. Hope you've clicked like. I think you must have done, surely. You're a very intelligent person, I can tell. But now we head, as we so often do, Zanzi for his summation, his final thoughts, and his rounding up of what has been an enjoyable, yet slightly briefer than average stream.
Well, it hasn't been emotional because it was emotional Saturday and it was a more emotional Sunday, but I've calmed down now. Everyone in the chat has been mostly top dogs. They've been brilliant. We've got a big game to look forward to on Wednesday.
We have. We'll have to. I'll probably do a watch along for that.
Ooh.
Watch along. Watch along a ding dong.
What else was I going to say? Yes, I'm going to start carrying this pen around now because if it's good enough for Arsenal,
I haven't seen. I can't. I'm not watching that. I didn't. I didn't. I saw the clips of the big screen and I thought, what's he done now? Is this another Anfield? What we're trying to do is emulate the experience of playing in front of... What, these fucking players never played in front of a crowd before. What the fuck are we doing? Oh, you've tricked me again, Zanzi, with your talk of pens.
I always wonder if someone stuck round to the other side what they're doing. It's probably Tom and Jerry cartoon or something like that.
No, they showed it. I've seen what they showed it.
Oh, right.
It was clips of play. It wasn't particularly interesting.
Yeah.
Porn.
Maybe they should have done Tom and Jerry.
Maybe they should have done porn. I hope the team can muster the energy for an on-season defining performance next Sunday. Yeah, so do I. So do I, Mortlicky, Texas. Are we perhaps being primed for selling Ranieri and Miles Lewis-Skelly if we don't win the league? I think we are anyway. I think they're going to sell him anyway. Sorry, I interrupted your summation.
No, because I'll have to surmise you, won't I? Love the hat, mate. Cap.
It is my hat that I wear.
And I've realised I can't be a Gluminati because that mask and this hood thing like that.
It is warming.
Yeah, I'm just glad it's not summertime because I'd have melted by now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you're not the type anyway.
No,
You're not militant about biscuits.
No, I can see what the bloke says about Bourneville, Bourbon, so because they're certainly not my favourite. I do like lemon puffs. I do admit I like a lemon puff. You know the ones I mean?
No idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh
no, lemon puffs.
Yeah, lemon puff biscuits are beautiful. You should have a look at some next time.
Well, I'll scour the supermarket for some lemon puffs.
Or you'll even just Google them because they look good.
I don't have Google.
All right. What have you got then?
Teletext.
Oh,
1993.
Oh yeah, those are good old days, weren't they?
A good season. Shut up.
Sitting there watching the scores come up. And
41 pages, and then it goes round, and you miss it. Fuck.
What's this? Oh, fucking hell! I've got to wait another. Did you see what the Arsenal scored? No. Of course
no, I never forget. The one that I really remember was when I was in Austria, and they didn't show it on the telly. There was no internet. This would have been 88 or 89. I can't remember. We played Norwich first game of the season, and on the teletext came up on Super Channel. Teletext came up, and it went through all the teams in Europe, all the divisions. It's like 42 pages, and I got the Premier League, and I was looking, and it wasn't in the right order, and I was like, "Where are they?" And it had gone to the next page, and that happened 6 times. So they spent like 20 seconds. I was like, literally, you spend your afternoon just watching the thing go by, and think, "Oh, the fun we had." Oh.
If I remember these days, we lost that game, didn't we?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. So that was the funny thing about it. It came up, I think it was like 4-2 or something. I was like, no, that can't be right. I've misread that. And then I had to wait again. And then it comes up again, and you're like, how is that possible? Yeah. I hope the team could just muster the energy for on-season defining performance on Sunday. I'll be livid if we
Did you ever remember the old ticky tape machine?
On the old on Sports World BBC. What was it called? World of Sport.
No, BBC had it good.
Yeah. I'll never forget as a small child before I was into football really. Heart of Midlothian 1, Queens of Wigan Waddleham 2, West Ham United 1. It sounded like the most magical places. 4 far fun fuffity, far fuffido 4. Mother, my tongue's on fire 0.
He used to do that on ticker tape. It used to be like, then you go to Arsenal 1, West Ham 2. And I think, oh, fuck off, really? 2-1 down. And then it'd be correction. I think, all right, Arsenal
3.
1, West Ham 3. I thought, oh, fuck off, really?
Yeah. We haven't always had it good, as Arsenal fans. Some of the younger people think we have. His career, the players' careers. I love this iteration of Arsenal. They can heal everything on Sunday, burn away the rot, the mid-2016 banter. Surely they can believe. Yeah, cometh the hour. You find out who you are on days like Sunday, don't you? How much is Wanyeri even worth on the market? I can tell you exactly how much Arsenal have said they will take for both Miles Lewis-Skelly and Ethan Wanyeri combined. They've said they'll take 100 million.
For the pair of them?
Mm-hmm.
50 million each?
Uh-huh. Something like that. Pathetic, isn't it? Absolutely pathetic. Fucking Noni Madueke was 60 million. Piss off. Yeah. Can you believe this? He's turned up now. Also, lads, I tore my ankle ligament for the second time, so I can't play ball, and all I can do is focus on this shit-ass team. So sorry for the rant, lad. Mohammed, I'm really sorry for you, man. That really sucks. That is really shit. I wouldn't mind selling Wanyeri and Miles Lewis-Skelly if we use money for a world-class player. I would. There he is, Benny from Berlin. Hola, amigos. How are you? Like, we're about to call it, man. Benny, get yourself on here on Tuesday. Get the likes up. Yes, well said, Mohammed. Boy Tendio, we have lemon puffs here in South Africa. They're called lemon creams, though. It's probably a totally different thing.
I just realised it's not even Tuesday. It was Sunday, wasn't it?
Yes. Is that what you were doing? Because you were saying earlier.
I don't know. I just.
You were off from
I'm actually in the future.
Oh, good.
Do you want to know what the scores were for the Champions League matches today?
Yeah, I do.
So you can put some money on it. All right.
Yes.
I'll have a quick look for you.
I'm doing a little for Mind Candy. I'm doing a little film, not Lego, but I'm doing a little film called Back to the Motherfucking Future.
All right. Right. Barcelona came back and beat Atletico Madrid 4-1.
Oh, I knew they would.
4-3 in aggregate. Paris Saint-Germain beat Liverpool 4-0. So they've gone 3-6 in aggregate. Yeah. Do
you know that's not the score I care most about, though? You know that, right?
No, but I'm not into tomorrow yet.
Oh, right. So you just know Tuesday's results.
Yeah, it's now Wednesday morning now for me.
So pointless.
Yeah.
That's next to ridiculously pointless.
Yeah. But if you want to know something really important, Estonia drew 1-1 with Liechtenstein.
Who wins? Does Man United? I tell you what, because I can't change my fantasy league team, but does Bruno Fernandes get a goal tomorrow?
Oh yeah, hang on. Let's have a look at what am I looking at? I'm looking at Leeds beat Man United 2-1.
Oh, Mr. Tom will be happy.
So they're getting out of the danger zone now.
Look at this madness. Boy Tendio's lost his mind. He's gone. He's talking about lemon puffs being called lemon creams. And then he goes, great biscuits. And now look at this. I don't even like biscuits. So that's pretty big. Well, how can you not like biscuits? That's a touch of the rosies there, isn't it? We feel your pain from players, managers, a PR script. I take it with a grain of salt because they go home to mansions and 200 grand a week. Their lives don't change after a loss, but our blood pressure does. No, I think they do, mate. I think they feel it more because the career of a footballer is pitifully short, and if you come out of it without ever winning something, you don't get to rest on that. Just like CR7 used to train with ankle weights, Arteta should make them train on Friday with bridesmaids dresses. That's a brilliant idea. What the fuck's a brilliant idea? That's Teletext sounds like another century when that was around. Yeah, feels like it. Why would you possibly sell Ethan and Miles Lewis-Skelly when Kai Jesus and Nonu are at the club? I think they're selling them as well. I think they're selling everyone. We have a fire sale. Big up, lad. Flyby. Because Arteta decides who gets sold. I don't think he does. I think Andrea Berta must have something to do with it. We need to learn. We need to be very critical of ourselves and then pick ourselves up, because on Wednesday we have another big one. Oh, fuck. That sounded like the sort of wanky thing you'd say. Are some players afraid of missing the World Cup to the point that they're scared of overexerting themselves to avoid injuries? I don't think so. Jeremy, I honestly don't think so. Arteta, lad, just won a trophy this season, mate, honestly. And shut up, exactly. I don't want to hear from Mikel Arteta anymore this season. I've had enough. Nothing he says is going to make me feel confident. I just want to see it on a pitch. Go through the pain today, and tomorrow's a new day, Mikel. Yeah, put my foot up your arse. I think it should be 120 million for both, 140 for both. Marsden and Skate. I think they shouldn't be for sale. I don't think they should be for sale. Oh my God, look at this. It's Marko Markovic. It has been a while since we saw you, sir. Great to see you. But, you know, this is what happens when you say I'm going to bed early, because everyone turns up. Benny's here, Marco's here. Great to see you. I don't want us to sell our academy players just because Arteta can't rotate properly. Yeah. Kill Arteta. Imagine that. Imagine sacking Arteta isn't enough. He needs to pay for his crimes. I think he probably is enough, mate. I ate too many biscuits as a youth. Now I really don't like them as an adult. No, it doesn't work like that. Sorry. I ate too many biscuits as a youth. Do I look like I missed out on biscuits as a young'un? Shut up. I had more biscuits.
You never miss out or eat too many biscuits when you were a kid.
It's not possible. Not possible.
Yeah.
I could eat an entire pack of chocolate digestives on my Jacks.
Mm.
Right. So, have you finished your...
I'll tell you one thing I couldn't eat on my own, though, and I never will try eating it again. That's those little Sweetex tablets. Because I can remember one day I thought, I'll raid the cupboard. So I stood on the stool to get into the cupboard. Couldn't find any sweets. So I found these Sweetex. I thought, well, they're sweet. They're Sweetex. So I had a Sweetex tablet, and it's only about that big. Popped it in my mouth. I got, they're not
What's
good.
a Sweetex?
It's like a sugar. It's like a sugar substitute.
I know. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. It was a little white pellets. It looked like
Yeah. Sounds
like
vile.
Yeah. No. Well, yeah, they're not sweets. Way too many biscuits. Whole tins of biscuits. Nah, stop it.
I know, but when you're 10...
Marco says, are we Arteta out? I am. Not winning the league, lads. That's pretty much the sentiment, isn't it? I mean, I'm never in or out. I just win something or fuck off. Is that out? If he wins the Premier League, I'll be like, he's the best. If he doesn't, I'll be like, who? Off you pop. See you later. Taxi. He's going. He's probably not going to be sacked if he doesn't win the league. But that's my position, and I'm happy to say that's what I think should happen.
So you think even if he doesn't win the league, he's still staying?
I think so. Yeah. They're talking about offering him a new contract.
Mm.
I can't make it make sense, but that's not the only thing I can't make sense of at the moment.
No.
You know, in a Joker when he breaks the pool cue and he's like, "We're having tryouts." Honestly, get Win the Dog and Arteta to fight out for a contract extension.
I'm putting money on Win the Dog.
Yeah. What about a new contract for Arteta? No. I don't know why we're even talking about it. In the press conference, it was almost embarrassing because I said, are you close to signing a new contract? He goes, I think they will have time to talk about that at the end of the season. And I was like, you might not. Logic says we have the cushion and City need to be perfect, but 3 years of PTSD has us miserable. It's a fear of history repeating itself, even when the math is on our side. Assassin boy, perfect comment. That's exactly what it is. The numbers tell us that we're favourites, statistically speaking, but they don't account for the fact that we can defy the odds to be shit. So, Zanzi, you said your bit. It's emotional from you. It's been emotional. Listen, I had a really good night tonight. I'm keeping myself fresh for Tuesday and Wednesday. 2 shows this week. Hopefully, we're through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. I don't necessarily think it would make me feel better about the Bournemouth game, honestly. If that makes me an entitled Arsenal arsehole, fine. But that's just how I feel. Meanwhile, for tonight, I want to thank every single one of you for being here. You've been absolutely brilliant. We've had a really good turnout. I know it's been lots of people who've had opinions about Arsenal, not necessarily positive, but you've all kept it respectful, kept it interesting,
You have to watch the time.
I don't actually. They've changed it now, so you can create clips even after 2 hours. It's brilliant. But the poll stopped. 3 people voted yes, 2 people voted no. It's not a great poll for us. We'll go back to the old polls. But until I see you again, here you are. Here is, if you haven't seen it already, I hope you enjoy this, and I hope if you enjoy it, you go and click like.
Bye.
See you later, guys. Welcome to the Adams Arms, a hostelry for the hopeful, a place where football can still be fun. Crashing out of the 2 domestic cups in 2 games is incredibly difficult to take. We're going to have to work very hard here at the Adams Arms to keep everybody's mood and spirits up. And I'm probably not going to sell any more of these quad-loading T-shirts, but I suppose you can't win them all, especially when it comes to domestic cups. Here's a man who needs no introduction. Zanzi, how the devil are you?
The bearded one is good, thanks, Dan. I've been stocking the cellar. I've ordered in something special for this week.
Well, I hope you haven't over-ordered. I think this could be a quiet week for us, what with the interlull and the general gloom around the fan base.
Au contraire, I took a party booking earlier, which might make us busier than usual.
That's excellent news, but who's having the party?
The Gloominati.
The Gloominati? Are they having it in the basement? You haven't said they could have it up here, have you?
No, fear not. I booked the meeting room for them.
Great idea. The last thing we want is them hanging around in the bar calling the regulars mutants.
Oh, but Dan, there ain't no party like a Gloominati party, because the Gloominati party doesn't start until Arteta is sacked.
That's very droll, Zanzi. Well, I suppose another good thing is they do drink a lot, so what is it that you've ordered in?
Responsibly have given us a very good deal on their house bitter.
Well, I hope they drink it all, because we don't usually serve bitter.
Now, if you're okay up here on your own, I'm going to pop down and check on our guests in the oubliette.
Guests, plural?
Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention, I've added a Chelsea fan.
So you're going down to check they're not killing each other?
I'm rather hoping they will.
Welcome to the Adams Arms. It's bloody great to see you. Everyone's welcome here. We even welcome Norwegians in here. I mean, how many places can say that? Am I right? Marang. All we ask is that you don't be a...
How has it come to this? We went from being respected all over the world to not even being able to respect the ball. We went from hiring special ones to special needs ones. We went from being the kings of Europe to winning the Conference League. I just can't watch this anymore.
Well, if you're looking for a place to get away from football, this is as good as it gets. You're safe from banter. I've never been so calm and collected away from the constant disappointment. Anyway, it doesn't sound like it's all that bad if you're winning silverware. And the Conference League is European silverware at that. Barely.
Even you lot have won the Europa under Postecoglou. Mate, our new manager is a total...
Hang on a second. Done what? What's a Postecoglou?
How long have you been down here?
since they put that Ryan Mason in for the second time. That was it for me. So you're saying we won the Europa League?
Yeah, you beat Manchester United in the final shit game, but yeah, Brennan Johnson scored the only goal.
So Kane still hasn't scored in the final, but still, Brennan Johnson, is he any good?
Not really. Anyway, you've sold him, and Harry Kane's moved
too
a couple of years ago.
Okay. Let me get my head around this. We've won European silverware, but we've lost Kane. What about Arsenal? Don't tell me they've won the league or the Champions League or something.
Oh no, and they just lost the League Cup final to City, so still no silverware since Arteta's first FA Cup.
Well, thank God for that. You can always rely on those bottle jobs. We'll win the league before they do.
It'll have to be the Championship. Looks like you're going down. Mate, and Arsenal are 9 points clear with 7 games to go.
It's starting to feel a little bit crowded down here suddenly. I'll go somewhere with fewer people, like Stamford bloody Bridge.
So we had 2 deaf guys in here last week, Charlie and, oh God, what was the other one's name? Ken. Charlie and Ken, and Charlie went up to the bar.
Mm-hmm.
He asked Dan for 2 pints, and Dan tells him that it'll be £15. £15? He couldn't believe it. £15, are you sure? Dan says to him, listen, he says, we've got music on the night, so it'll cover the cost. Charlie says to him, that's a lot of money, mate. What kind of music is it? Dan says to him, we've got some country and western the night. So Charlie takes his pint and his change, and he goes back to the table. And he sits down, and Ken says to him, £15? That's a dear fucking pint. Charlie explains that it's a cover charge for some live music. Ken says to him, all right, what kind of music is it? And Charlie says to him, it's some for Preston.
I'm here for the Gluminati meeting. Is that the meeting or the party? I'm in the Grand Council. Follow the bar round. It's just past the toilets. Brothers, Arteta out. Arteta out. And win the dog too. Looking like tonight's going to be a very good event indeed. I've booked us the meeting room upstairs. It's very plush, quite a few seats, and has an overhead projector. And they've promised to lay on biscuits. This is our time, my brothers. Soon even the topmost gooners will have to face the fact that we were right. This process has delivered nothing, will deliver nothing. Arteta, the fraud, may have fooled the rest of this fan base, but These are good biscuits as well, not just those shitty bourbons we usually get. I can't stand those. Tonight is about so much more than biscuits, my brothers. You always do this. There's absolutely nothing wrong with a good bourbon. And anyway, I've got a nut allergy. I hope you've remembered that. Remembered? How can I forget? You never stop banging on about it. And anyway, anyone who thinks a bourbon is a good biscuit is a nut. So you're a nut with a nut allergy. I was getting personal. At least I don't still live at home with my mother. There's something wrong with looking after your mother, is there? So much more. Well, is it my fault I've got a nut allergy? Is it? Biscuits. It's your fault we keep banging on about it. They'll do us sandwiches as well. Hello, Marco's Pizza. It's more than a pizza. It's a pizza heaven. What can I get for you today? Yes. See, I'm starting to get sick of you. Like, no, you can't have strawberry and marshmallow on a pizza. Pizza here. No, what is it? Okay, man, keep your kilt on. Gentlemen, can I interest you in our Responsibly Bitter? It's on special offer for all members of the Gluminati. I don't really like bitter. I don't think I've ever had bitter. My nan drinks bitter. It's the one that Lee Gunner drinks. Do you have that? The one, a couple of cans one. Do you have that? I'd love to try that. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't really know what lager Lee Gunner drinks. But what about this? A cocktail of the week. It's the Arteta out. It starts off bright with fruity freshness that hits sour notes before ending with a strong bitterness. That's £114, please.
Welcome to the Gluminati. There has never been a better time to join our ranks. We stand on the precipice of greatness. The process we have been asked to trust will be exposed for the fraud that it is. 1.2 billion spent, no silverware in 6 years, and football as unattractive as
not
ever.
good enough.
Yeah.
Not good
We
enough.
know
exactly who is to blame for this. It's all Arteta's fault. AFTV, the dog.
One man is the sole architect of our demise. That man is Mikel Arteta, a man driven by pure evil. This man will not rest until we are a laughingstock throughout football.
Looks like you did a spot of warm weather training yourself there. Is that Dubai?
Honestly, I gave you one job.
Excuse me, are we allowed to just help ourselves to the biscuits?
It's not a time for biscuits. This is a time for courage and, above all, decisive action. We'll take the fight to them directly where they live, with a targeted negative social media campaign, the likes of which the world has never seen.
Haven't we already been doing that? You mean you want to make social media even more negative?
The only hope we have of fighting the toxic positivity is with more negativity.
Exactly. But that doesn't sound like decisive action. That just sounds like more of the same.
But if we act decisively... What are you doing? What you said. I'm acting decisively.
Good idea. It's time for action.
Good grief. Well, if you can't beat them, join them.
That door's never been left open before. I've always wondered what was in there. Oh my goodness.
Tune in next time.